So welcome on board to this introduction to Result Pilot System. My name is Kenneth Dave once again. Right now I'll be showing you how to use our system profitably, how to register your school as a school owner or school admin or ICT admin, and also how to register your staffs and assign subjects to them, and also monitor their activities, and at the end also how to compile your results and how to deliver your results. Our system offers you all of that features on the go, so you don't need to have a website, you don't need to pay for that job anymore. With our portal, your school is guaranteed of secure database just for your school to automate your whole process of result management. And not just that, we are also building more features into our system that will also keep track and keep updates of so many things that goes around your school. But right away, our focus is to solve a problem for as many schools as possible that will be joining us, which is solve their results compilation, delivery, management problems, and that is what we have done so far. So I'll be showing you how to do that, and also there is another way which is in the system where you'll be able as a school to earn more money for your school administration while using our system. So once we get to that section, I will detail the whole process so that it will be well understood. So right away, this is our portal result pilot system. So once you visit our website as a school admin or the ICT department manager in your school, the first thing you do is to click on register your school. So before that, let me just take you down. These are all our system features. This is what our system offers currently. You can see all that. This is what we offer currently. You can take a few minutes to read about it. And also, this is our WhatsApp support group. Please do well to join our WhatsApp support group. In this group, we do as much as we can to provide every necessary support concerning any difficulties or challenges that you might be facing. And also, we provide the upgrade and updates of our system from this WhatsApp group. So we encourage you to join our WhatsApp group for more information. Now let's dive into the process. So once you click on register school, it opens the registration form. You enter your school name, which I'm going to be using a school that I just talked with recently, so I'm going to be using their details, but I can actually change one or two things after this registration from the admin dashboard. So let me just quickly do that. Fill the form CIFA International. That is a CIFA International School. Now let me enter their email, CIFA School @gmail.com. Now let me enter their phone number, and I'll have to create a password for them. So your password should be minimum of 8 characters long. So I'm going to create a password. You're advised to enter a strong password for your school, and it should be minimum of 8 characters long. So right now I'm going to be entering a password, and I'm going to confirm the password. Now this is your school banner. So in this place you have to upload your school banner. Your school banner, probably it should contain the address of your school, the state, your school logo, and the other relevant information about your school. And also this school banner is what the system captures during the student result formation. So we advise that you design a good school banner, and also after you're designing a school banner, you can use an AI tool called Remove BG to remove the background of your school. Once you open your remove BG, you upload the school banner that you have and remove the background and use it on that format. It makes the result sheet very professional and good looking. So let's assume that you have done that. So you click to choose file and you choose your school banner, but you can also change the school banner from your admin dashboard if you don't like it. So we are going to be choosing a random image for this. Let me see what I have here. We are going to be choosing a random image for this school banner. Now okay, let me just use this for now. We can change it on the long run in our dashboard. So right now I'm going to click on register school. So you give it a while to register your school into the database. This usually depending on your network strength. So you can see that now. You can see we have successfully registered our school into the system. So if you watch on the dashboard, you can see that it said hello Sifa International School is greeting you and is giving you your school ID, which is 24, and below you will see the quick statistics that shows the total number of students in your school. It shows the total registered staff you have. So you can see that it gives you the statistics of the overall numbers of activities, like your students, your staff, and the subject that your school offers. So as you progress in queuing in your data, these values changes dynamically. So right now, the next step you have to take is to activate your portal. You can see every features here is locked. All the features is locked except the logout and admin dashboard. So the next thing to do is to make your subscription fee of 4,500 naira is a one-time yearly payment of 4,500 naira. Once this payment is made successful, you will be able to gain access to every features on our portal. So we are going to make this payment. You click on the subscribe now and it loads the payment option. You can choose whichever way you want to pay, your card, your by transfer or bank or USSD, but I will be using an OPay to make this payment. So right away, let me make this payment. I'm using an OPay to make this payment. So you give it a while to load. Now it's asking for my number. Now you enter your PIN. Now you click on next. So it will send you. So you see that it's giving us the total number of amounts we are paying, 4,500, and we click on pay now. So they sent an OTP to me. Let me wait for that OTP. So okay, I got the OTP now. So let me enter that. So I'll click on pay. So you see that the payment has been successful. Now you see payment successful. Your subscription has been activated and all features are now available. So you click on continue. Now you see every features are now available for you to use. So the first thing you do now is to register your students. Now for you to register your student, you simply click on the register student button and you enter the names of your students. So you don't need to enter them one after the other. you key in all the names of your students at once. Now each student, you separate their name by comma, you understand? So the system automatically captures each student's name by comma as a single student. So let's just do a demo of this registration. Now we are going to register somebody like Kenneth Oba Sinachi Moses Bright. We are going to register Victor John, and lastly we are going to register Mabel David. So let's assume that these are the total number of students we want to register for this class. So the next thing is for us to select the grade. So you can see from the list of options we have reception, we have nursery, we have primary, we have junior secondary, and we have senior secondary. So let's say we are registering these students on reception. Now we'll select the class for this reception grade. Is it toddlers? Is it reception 1 or reception 2? So let's assume we are registering for reception 1. You select that, and also please bear it in mind that the names of students you key in here are assumed to be students in reception 1. So for instance, if you are registering nursery as a grade and you are choosing nursery 1, the names of students that are to be here should be students in nursery 1. The same thing goes to all the grade and classes. The names of students you have here should be students in JSS 3. I hope that is clearly understood. Now we are registering students in reception and their class is reception 1. So once that is done, you click on register. So you can see successfully registered 4 students in reception 1. Now the next step we are to take is to register subjects for this class, these students and their class which we have registered. So we are going to register their subjects, and we click on register subjects. Then we select the grade, which is reception, and we select the class, which is reception 1. Now we select the class, which is reception 1. Then we'll enter their subjects. We'll enter their subject the same way we enter the names of the student. We enter their subject in that same manner. So we'll enter their subjects for this reception students. Now we are going to do another demo subject for this reception. Let's say their subjects are RSR 100, RSR 101, RSR 200, RSR 222. Now we presume that these are the actual subjects that these students are offering. So in your own case, you are going to be working with real data, right? So now when you scroll down, you will see a preview of those subjects we just queued in, and you have to make a confirmation. If everything is okay, you click on register subjects. So once you click on register subject, it registers those subjects for those students in their class. Now you can see successfully registered for subjects for reception 1. Now the next thing is to register staffs or teachers for this class. So for you to do that, you click on register staff. Now you have to enter the staff name for this class. Let's assume that the staff name is Bright, or let's use something else like Steven. So the staff name is Steven. And what grade are you assigning this staff? We are assigning the staff to reception. And what class? We are assigning this staff to reception 1. Now, immediately we choose reception 1, the system automatically fetches all the subjects in reception 1. Now, we can choose to assign just 2 subjects to this staff, or we assign all the subjects to this staff. This practically means that you can have more than one teacher in a class. Let's say a class JSS 3. You can have up to 4 teachers in that same class handling or teaching different subjects. So in this case, we are going to assign all the 4 subjects to our staff, which is Mr. Steven. Now we select all the subjects we want to assign to Steven, and we create a password for Steven. So we are going to create a password for Steven and give him the password to be able to access his or her staff dashboard. So we create a minimum of 6-character password for Steven. And we confirm the password. Now you register the staff. So you can see staff member Steven has been registered successful with 4 subjects. Now that is that. So the next thing on the admin side, you can view the result status of all your teachers to know who has not submitted and who has submitted. So to do that, you click on view result status. So when you click on that, you select the grade that you want to view the result status. Let's take, for instance, we just assign to staff Steven. Now you see all the subjects that is on this class and the grade. Total subjects we registered so far is 4, and pending subject that have not been submitted is also 4, and submitted result is 0. Now you can see all those subjects that we just assigned to our staff. Mr. Steven has not been submitted and they are pending. So now if you click on another grade, you can see no data available for this grade, no data available for this grade. This is because we have not registered a student, we have not registered subject, and we have not assigned them to a staff yet. So we are going to be working with reception for this tutorial, so you'll be able to know how to do the rest of your data entries. Now we have successfully registered 4 students, and we have registered their subjects, and we have registered a staff and assigned the subject to that staff. Now the next thing, we are going to be logging into the staff dashboard and submit the result for this student. So to do that, once you give your staff their personal password, all they need to do is to come to our portal and click open our portal and click on the staff login. So it doesn't matter which school. Once you enter your details correct, the system automatically detects your school and opens your portal for you that is assigned or created for your school alone. So we registered Steven, so we are going to enter Steven, and we are going to enter the password which we assigned to Steven, which is this, and we are going to log in. So you can see that you are logged into your school, CIFA International School, and when you come here, you'll be able to see that. You can see it said hello CIFA International School, and this is our staff CIFA Mr. Steven on CIFA International School. So you don't have any interference with any school. So your school is dedicated to your school. Your data and everything is secured and private to your school alone. Now, the next thing your staff will do is to click on the submit results. Now, let's assume that they have written their continuous assessment and they have written their exams. All they do is to get the values and log into their portal and click on submit results. Once they click on submit results, they will select the grade, and you can see here we only have reception. This simply means that no staff is allowed to see the grade further than the one that was assigned to him or her. So if we assign more grade to a particular staff, they will be able to see all of them in this place. And when they select their class, they will only be able to see the class that was assigned to them. Same thing goes to the subject. So this helps to reduce result manipulation and all that. No staff is permitted to see the results or the subject of the other staff. They are all limited to the subjects and classes that were assigned to them. So right now we have, this is our first subject that was assigned to Stephen, and we are going to be submitting the result one after the other. So we select the first subject and we select the time. Which time are we submitting the result? Let's presume that this is first time, and which academic section, 2025/2026. And once we click that, we click on enter, and it opens a table that contains all the list of the students that are in that class. So you can see all the list of students that we are registered, which we registered in this class. So these are all the students, and this is the fields to enter their results. Now your teachers, even the admin, can manage this whole process using their mobile phones. Let me just give you a preview of the mobile version so that you see that it's not limited to desktop or laptop alone. You can manage all the process using your mobile device. So this is what it looks like in mobile, and is very, very mobile responsive. You can do all the works with your mobile phone. So let's move ahead to this result formation 2025-2026. Reception 1, and this is the subject we want to compile, and you can see. So the next thing is to enter the values. Right now we are going to be entering random values for these students. So I'll just fill all the values. Then I will click on submit. So submitted. So I will do the same thing for the rest of the subjects. I'll do the same thing for the rest of the subjects. I'll click on submit. So the rest of the subject, I'll take the process again. This is the third subject, and I'll enter their CAs and their exam scores. So you see that very easy. Your teachers don't need to go through all the paperwork anymore. All they need to do is to log into their portal and enter the values of their students' exams and continuous assessment, and that is that. So let's do for the last subject which we have here, which is this. Let's do for the last subject, we'll enter their values, random value now, random value, random value. Now we'll click on submit. So as you can see, this staff have successfully submitted all the subjects for that was assigned to him or her. So that is done. It's assumed that the staff has done his or her job completely. Now let's track this staff activity from the admin dashboard. So to do that, we open the admin dashboard and we click back on view result status. Now we select reception again. So you can see that the status has changed. Total class is still 1, total subjects 4, and now the submitted subject is 4 instead of 0, and the pending is 0 because we have submitted. And you can see the completion rate is now 100%. And you can see all those subjects are now turned green, meaning that they are submitted, they have been submitted successfully by this staff, Steven. And now this result is ready to be compiled, right? So the next thing, we presume that all the result is ready to be compiled. So we are going to compile this result now for this student. So to do that, you click on compile results. So you click again, compile results now. Then you select the grade you want to compile this result for. And we are compiling for reception. So it gives you the last option to preview all the results. So once everything is okay, we click on proceed to compile results. Now the system asks you for more information for your result formation. So it uses this additional information to form your school results. So you quickly fill the form. We have a CIFA school at gmail.com. Now you enter the states. Now you see here we have a watermark. This watermark is a means of showing the originality of your school results. So any value you enter here is going to serve as your watermark that will be on every student result. So if you leave it empty, you are going to be seeing confidential, do not copy. So we are going to fill our school watermark, CIFA International School. Now which time are we compiling the result for? It's first time, and this is the academic section. Now it's asking you, when is your next term beginning? Let's assume this is our next time. And what is your next term school fees? Let's assume we have 70,000 as our next term school fees. So once you are done filling the form, you click on generate results. So you can see that successfully compiled result for 4 students. Now for you to see this result, you click on view results. So once you click on view results, you select the grade you want to view the result. In this case, we just compiled result for reception class, so we are going to select reception. So you see all the results that we compiled for reception students. You see all the results for the 4 students. These are their results. And if you look very well, you will see that all the results are locked, meaning that you can't access them. So this is where your school monetization comes in. Now the system charges 300 naira for this result pin generation. For you to access this result, you have to generate a pin, and it's just 300 naira. So now for your school as an organization to make or monetize from our system, you can as well add a token to this 300 naira. Let's assume you are adding 100 naira or 200, and you are having a total of 500. So if a student comes to get a pin for their results, you charge them 500 and you pay just 300 to the system. Now, some school might not want to be telling the student you are paying for pin. You can integrate this payment into any of your payment ways, maybe the school fees, or you can integrate it into exam fee or whatever fee. And once the student comes, they just you just generate the pin for them and you give them the pin. You might not literally tell them they are paying for pin exactly, depending on how your school runs, but in whichever case, the system charges 300 for the pin generation, and your school can decide how much they want to charge to generate this pin. Any additional charge that is attached to this is for your school and the management of the school. So once the student comes and they want to get their pin, all you do is to click to pay and generate activation pin. So once you click on any of the student results, it opens the payment portal. So you can see that again. It says payment of 300 naira. So secondly, I'm going to be using OPay to complete this transaction, so that we'll be able to generate the pin and we'll be able to access this result. So let's give it a while to load, and let's pay for this student result. So we click on pay. Now they will send me an OTP to confirm this transaction. So let's enter the OTP. So you can see the payment is successful now. So you see that it automatically generates a pin for that student, and all you have to do is to copy the pin. Now when you copy the pin, you can give the pin to the student or the student's parent, whosoever that comes for the results. You can give it to the person, and the person will be able to use it to access their results anywhere they are once they log into our portal. We'll move into that rightly, but still from your admin dashboard, you can also view this result right away. So to do that, you click on view. So you see the results, and you see the watermark Sifa International School. So this is the result. You can see the date that this result is being compiled. You can see the signature is the school name, and you can see the next term school fees. You can see the next term begin, and you can see all that. You can see the teacher's remark, the head teacher's remark. Now, all this information you see here, they are not hard-coded. They come dynamically according to the student performance. So if the student does better than this, every of these remarks are going to be changing according to the performance of the students. So you can see the full details. So you can see the logo that we choose while we are registering. So this is the logo that will be showing on your student result sheet. So that is why I advise you to have a very good logo or banner that represents your school the most. So you can see all that. You can see the name of this student. We just access the results, and also from here you can download this result. You can also print this result. So let's just download this result. You click on download and it automatically downloads. Now you can print the results. Once you click on print, it opens a printing format. You can print it, or you can also choose to save the result as PDF, or you can print it, whichever way you want to do. Now that is that. So let's go back to the pin once again. Let's move back to the pin. So we close this. We can close this now. Now you can see that this particular student result has turned to green, so it can always be accessible anytime from this moment. So remember, we copied this pin and we assume that we have given the pin to the student or the student parents, so they will be able to check their results on their own convenience. So for them to do that, all they need to do is log on to our portal. Once they log into our portal, they click on check results. So if you click on check results, you enter the pin for your results and you click on access results. You see, the system automatically fetches that particular student result. So from here, they will be able to also download the results, print the results, or view the results anytime, any day they choose to. So this is how our portal works. Is a very unique and automated system to ease all the tedious work on your school result management, and we have a very strong and dedicated database storage that will accommodate as much schools that will be using our portal for this process. And also we are working on so many upgrades to see and to make sure that this portal serves you beyond this result management system alone. So if you have any question, please do well to reach out to us through our WhatsApp group, where we attend to our users' questions and other relevant information. So right now I'm going to be stopping this video here, and I believe that this video will help you to also navigate to every of our features on the system. Now quickly, let me show you one more thing. I think I did not touch that, which is reset staff password. So in the case that your staff forgot their password, you can actually reset their password. How do you do that? You click on the reset staff password, and once you choose staff, it automatically fetch all the names of the staff in your system, in your school. So you select that particular staff that you want to reset his or her password, then you enter a new password for the staff. So once you enter a new password for the staff, you can reset the password so the staff will continue having access to their dashboard. So that is that. Now another one is reassign staff subject. So this is very handy in the case that you want to add subject to a staff, to an existing staff, or you want to assign existing staff more classes to teach. So all you need to do is to click on reassign staff subject, enter the staff name, enter the staff password, and you click on retrieve staff assignment. So you see that it has verified that staff successful, and it fetches all the subject for that staff. You see the staff name is Steven, and this is the staff ID, which is practically the school ID. This is the staff ID, sorry, and this is the total subject assigned to the staff, and these are all the subjects. Now below is where you will be reassigning more subjects or more class to the staff. So let's say we want to push this staff to teach in primary 2 again. We have to select primary and primary 2. Now we don't have subjects in primary 2 because we have not registered our data in primary 2. So in the case there are subjects and data in primary 2, all we need to do, just the way we did while registering the staff, we will select the subject that we want to assign to this staff, and we click on assign selected subject. So when the staff logs in to his dashboard again, he will be able to see the other grade and the other class that was added to him or her. So this is how the system works, very unique and very friendly. I believe that this will do a very handy work to help everyone to navigate on our portal. Please do well to relate to us, reach out to us through our support group in case you are finding any difficulties. We are available 24/7 to help you solve any challenges pertaining to our system. Thank you once again. This is Kenneth Dev.